Good evening, everybody. Good. All right, everybody. We got to get started. Good evening, everybody. It is a pleasure to come to you live from Breakneck Through the Bible, which is part of the Torch University program that meets every Tuesday night at the Torch Center at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock Jewish history and other relevant Jewish topics. And then from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we're steadfast in our goal to learn and know and remember the entire Torah. We're in the middle of Leviticus, and we're actually starting chapter 11, not bankruptcy 11, but chapter 11, Leviticus 11. And we're going to be learning today about the laws of kosher, that the Torah commands us to observe and eat only kosher. But before we do that, I want to share something with our friends online. This Parsha that we're reading this coming Saturday, this coming Shabbos, is a special Parsha that we always read the Shabbos preceding Shavuot, and that is Bamidbar. What is the portion of Bamidbar, and why is it so important? So our sages tell us because what is Bamidbar? Bamidbar means in the desert. And there's something very important we need to know about the desert. The desert, our sages tell us that just like the desert, people trample and step on the desert, which is low, so too, to be a person that can attain and acquire the Torah, we need to be humble and accepting like the desert. So I would like to share another idea, and that it's not just the desert that we learn from, that we learn humility. It's not just humility that we learn from the desert, but there's another idea that we need to learn from the desert. And why Bamidbar is read right before receiving the Torah in Shavuot. And that is that naturally there is no life in the desert. Meaning, if you're going to live in the desert, it's going to be supernatural. It's not going to be an ordinary existence. And you need to know that if you want to be the people, God is telling us, if you want to be the people who receive the Torah, you have to be willing to let go of what is ordinary. You have to be willing to live an extraordinary life. We have the mitzvah of the sabbatical. We have the mitzvah of Shabbos. What do you mean? Don't you think we could make more money if we work 7 days instead of 6? God says, no, leave it to me. I got you covered. Don't you think we can make more money if we work our field 7 years instead of working 6 years and resting on the 7th? God says, no, I got you covered. In order to be a people that's willing to receive the Torah, we also have to be willing to understand that we're going to have choices that are not going to be ordinary. That is the nature of the Jewish people. That is the nature of existing within the realm of Torah. Is that things are not going to be ordinary. It's going to be just like sustaining ourselves in a desert is supernatural, especially for 40 years. So too, sustaining ourselves as Jews for 3,300 years since the receiving of the Torah will also be supernatural. And it's getting us into the frame of mind. You're about to enter into the land of Israel in 40 years, but you're going to be a people that are going to be the wandering Jew. You're going to be dispersed among the nations. You're going to be with pogroms and with annihilations and with holocausts and expulsions and dictators who vow for our demise, and nations that are going to say death to Israel, and they're going to throw burning kites into our fields, and they're going to try to shoot at our soldiers, and they're going to try to do anything. That's the existence of a people that lives under extraordinary circumstances. That is our reality. And God is telling us, Bamidbar, it's going to be out of the ordinary. It's not going to be a regular existence, just like all the other nations. They can live at peace. When was the last time, what do you think of Luxembourg, what's that, the Liechtenstein, right? When was the last time they were in a war? Right? Never? Right? Switzerland? No, you can live in Switzerland your whole life. No problem. When you live as a Jew anywhere on the planet, you're bound to be expelled, or to have a pogrom, or to have some type of demonstration. I'm driving today to do my shopping, right? Preparing for Shavuot. I'm passing by the Israeli embassy over there by Wesleyan and 59. And there you go, you have Palestinian protesters. A lot of them were children. They should be in school, shouldn't they? All right. Even there.
Over the embassy?
Yeah, right by the Israeli embassy.
Sure.
Really? Guess what? If we are in the desert, we're in the Bamidbar, we're in the desert, guess what? We're going to have to get used to the idea of extraordinary experiences. And we also see that the Torah was specifically given to us on a mountain that was humble. Har Sinai. It was the humblest of mountains. All of this comes together to tell us that Torah is not just another subject we study. Torah is not just a set of rules. Torah is a way of life. Torah is an extraordinary experience in a relationship with God. With that, my friends, we sign off here. You're welcome to join us at our class here live at the Torch Center every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And pick your class, pick your joy, pick your experience. We're here, torchweb.org. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And we look forward to many more fantastic learning opportunities together, live, in person, and online. Please like and share these videos. And just one quick reminder, for all the awesome women in Houston, we have the pre-Shavuot flower arranging workshop. You will come home with your own bouquet that you designed, and we're going to have fantastic wine and cheesecake pairing. My wife is actually in New York right now. She told me she bought 11 cheesecakes from New York. Right. All right. So we're looking forward to, and we have many more that we already got. So I'm looking forward to a fantastic event tomorrow. Women, make sure you sign up today to be there tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Plants and Petals Flower Shop. With that, my friends, have a lovely evening and a good night.